Well, hey y'all. It's been a while, you know. Good to be back on screen. Not too much is happening. I didn't tell y'all that I am actually studying for the LSAT. I take it in June. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been struggling, bro. I've been struggling. It's this thing called conditional reasoning, which really makes me like, oh my gosh, I can't. But so, I can't do work at home. I'm like, if I see my bed, I'm just gonna go to sleep or play the game. I always have to leave the house to do my homework or to study. So that's what I'm about to do right now. Fridays are my only free days. Saturday I work, Sunday I work, Monday school, Tuesday school, Wednesday school, Thursday school, and Friday I usually have class, but we don't have class today, so that's great. I think we have class for 3 weeks on Fridays, so that's really good. And yeah, so let's find the calf, bro. I need some coffee. So here's a look at my LSATs, right? So I'm working on, it's called flaw and reasonings, right? So this are some of the questions I have to answer, of course. They give you a little text. For this one, it's basically they talked about vinegar and how it fizzes when you add it with baking soda, and that all vinegar vinegar basically has aqueous liquid, and when you mix it with baking soda, then it's supposed to fizz. And so they say basically because it didn't fizz that the bottle was mislabeled. But the question asks, a flaw in the reasoning of argument above is that this argument, and I said B, fails to exclude an alternative explanation for the observed effect, right? Okay, and then did this one, got B again, and then I didn't get this one right. I actually don't know what the answer for this one is. No! It's basically saying, okay, the mega telescope only benefits astronomers, and it basically says that it's a bad viewpoint because it will hinder the work of people like Einstein and Newton, and it will deprive the world of certain things. So then it asks because that is already an argument, then it asks which one of the following is the strongest criticism, and the ones I put C, launches a personal attack, but that's not even a real answer here because the personal attack doesn't matter. The strongest criticism really is it's about the view. It's about the viewpoint, and but also it doesn't really give it doesn't really give way to understand. I said this as well. I said D as well, like benefit, but we know what benefit means. But I guess this is the best answer for this. Like, it does not show that the proposed mega telescope research is worthy of comparison with that of eminent science and its potential for applications. Mainly because like it's really just between A and E. Like, that's a guess there. I didn't really get that one. And then this one I chose E because it was talking about budgets and adequate. Like, it says substantial defense budget, and then it says adequate defense budget. But what's adequate? Like, adequate's supposed to be like fair, but we don't even know what fair is. So it's like that's quite frankly the best answer. Like, it weakens the it definitely does weaken the position expressed above. Like, everything else pretty much like was explained. It basically was like an argument like, oh, the people support a defense budget because of like the government, and so if the government like becomes less and less, like it's doubtful whether they can persuade the people or not to like support a new budget. But it doesn't say like support new budget, it says adequate. Anyway, I'm yapping. And then for this one, oh fuck, I forgot. Oh, I put E for this one, bro. I was in between like E and A, and I chose A the first time, and then I got it wrong, and I was like, yeah, it's E. But yeah, let's see if I got that other one right though. Oh, I did. It was E. Okay. But yeah, like for all reasoning, I'm pretty good at that. I'm gonna show y'all my worst one, bro. I suck. I'm like the worst at conditional reasoning. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't do conditional reasoning for my life. Like, look, 0 for 5, bro. Like, just all wrong. Just, I'm the worst. I'm literally, quite frankly, the worst, bro. Conditional reasoning is gonna be the death of me. Like, I suck at conditional reasoning. Shout out to Tia, bro. She sucks too. I think we all suck at conditional reasoning. I gotta get a tutor for that. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Conditional reasoning, bro. That's my worst part. But other than that, doing pretty good on all the other practices. Right now we're going over chapter 11, which is assumption questions. But I've done like tons of assumption practices, and I got assumptions like down to a T. Like I get at least more than 60% of assumptions. Oh, this is a bad one. Don't look at that. But I get like more than 50% of assumptions right. I've been taking the practice LSATs. I've been doing all right. I think I need to learn how to actually like take the test. That's like my third problem. I haven't actually like fully learned how to actually like really take it. But you know, assumptions, I get assumptions. I always get the hard ones right though. Like I never understood it. Like the easy ones I be getting wrong. The hard ones I get right. Like I don't know. But see, like look, 4 stars got it right. Like 4 stars got it right, and then 2 stars got it wrong. 1 star got it wrong. Like the easier it is, the more difficult I make it. But that's pretty much it. Too much else. This is my documentary, bro. I will pass this LSAT, and you know, I will be going to Seton Hall Law once I pass it. So literally, my thing is like, I'd rather document myself to make sure I'm putting in work, make sure I'm putting in the time, than like not document myself, because then like I won't have any way to like recall the hard work I put in. So that's why I bought a camera. You know, document life. Yeah. I'll update 12 o'clock.
Shit.
It is now 12:16. I am still reviewing all of my assumption content. I've gotten 2 questions wrong so far, 1 question right, and yeah. I'm gonna finish this chapter, which I think I got like a couple pages left until I get like 5 questions. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try and take a break, a mental break, and then do some more practice questions with the assumption on the online textbook. And then it should be about like 1 o'clock then, and then I could take like an actual break from like studying for the LSAT and start working on my presentation for my synopsis in April. I get 10 minutes to talk in front of a bunch of lawyers.
Chatter, chatter, chatter. You never stop talking. Fuck off.
Update 153. 4 out of 5 questions right, 1 wrong. You know, I spent hella time on each question. So like this question, I spent, what's that, 60 seconds? It was a minute. What's that, 60?
This reading was about like how balls should be decided by.
I spent about like 4 minutes on this question. No, I spent damn near almost 5 minutes on this question, 4 minutes on this question. I answered this question in like a couple seconds. This is the one I got wrong, by the way. I kind of just guessed this one. Got tired of reading it. Then I started spending more time again. I think this was a science question, and then I got this question. I got them pretty much right. This is difficult. This one was cause and effect, pretty easy to tell. You got to sit through and like try to figure out what's the right answer. This one, I thought this one was easy too. This is the easiest one. It took me 4 minutes to answer. I gotta get better at the timing, but assumption is supposed to be the hardest concept to understand, so it feels good that I'm figuring out how to actually answer the concept questions. It's a great thing, of course. Yeah, I took like a 30-minute TikTok break before I started this assumptions problem anyway, so I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good so far. My brain is completely fried, so I'm probably going to stray from doing assumption again today. The next topic I'll probably like dive into is justified conclusion or like must be true questions, because those are along the same lines of assumptions. And yeah, so I'll probably get into that today, and then kind of call it a day today, almost pretty much. Like tomorrow I'll probably go over like point of issue, like strengthen questions again, weaken questions, of course. Those are like the easiest. They say those are the easiest concepts to understand, but I feel like touching up and making sure you understand stuff is really important. And yeah, my man's Jordan is supposed to be pulling up so we can get some food, and pretty much it. I don't got too much else to like discuss, but I'm very much proud of myself, you know. And I was drinking serotonin. Shout out Ashton Hall, bro. Shout out Ashton Hall. I'll catch y'all later. Bro, it's already recording, bro. Bro, alright. Shit. You already see it, bro. We here in Brooklyn, second time, bro. Got my nigga Jay, bro. Shout out to Jay, bro. Real New Yorker out here, and we're just out here like this part two, you know, basically like, bro, like once you study and all that, everybody knows studying, good eats, call it a day. You feel me? So we gotta go get some good eats, some soul food or something like that.
We getting
Some Caribbean food, you feel me? You know, and that's pretty much it. But see y'all when I get the food and shit, bro. You know, had a good day, bro. Can't lie. Food.